So how can the sector be better on repairs?
Yeah, so I think there's a number of things that the sector could do on repairs. I think obviously looking at how long we think it's acceptable for someone to wait for a repair is a massive thing. You know, as a homeowner, I could probably get a repair sorted so quickly, finding a local tradesman, but those within the social housing sector, they have to go through the process and the systems. And I do think personally, you know, we have different policies over different housing associations with different lengths of time, and is it acceptable that we would expect a resident to wait potentially up to 28 days, working days, and not even including the weekends, for a repair to be done, but then in other organisations it's only 15 working days. And it is something I'm quite passionate about because, you know, they haven't got any other choices. They've got to go through that process, and we should be making it easier and slicker for them. And I know it's about cost and time, and I think that's the thing when you're working with contractors, is that you're relying on them to have colleagues in those areas. When you've got an organisation that is widespread on geographical, then you know, you have to rely that they're going to be able to get there within the 28 days, because obviously with the repairs at the minute, days are getting booked up so quickly with repair appointments, and I think, you know, it's just about us looking at as well as is how different people have different standards of living, and that's okay, and that we need to look at what that looks like and how we can change that, because I think, you know, it's a massive stereotype around people that live in the social housing sector, and I think that's about that they just deal with it. You know, that, you know, people will move into a house, it's got no carpets, and that's okay, they just deal with it. But, you know, we've got so many residents in the housing sector that are house proud, and they want repairs done, and they want them done properly and promptly. And, you know, I think that's one of the main things, is that we need to look at the standards of which repairs are carried out to. And sometimes I also think as well, we just kind of like fix it and hope that it will last, when actually we maybe avoid replacing things when they need replacing, and then we get to a level of disrepair, and then we fail, and then they've got leaks and stuff because we've just tried to do a temporary fix rather than take ownership and take full level of the repair and replace things.